got me down again.
Hey, hey, hey! Yo, yo, yo! What it do? What up? What up? Did you miss me? And that was just a couple introductions of some of my favorite shows, man, that came on back in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, right? And I know that y'all are probably very familiar with those shows as well. I'll leave it to you guys to come up what sitcoms, what shows that was that I mimic, or what episode on what shows that I was just mimicking those introductions for. But hey guys, how y'all doing today? It's a beautiful, beautiful evening, right? This is your host, Shacko, for Supermen Talk. Yay, yay! That's a lot better one than the last one that I did on Anchor. That yay, yay was pretty weak on that one. But anyway, here we go. We back again, guys. Beautiful sunny evening. And I just have a little something I want to talk to you guys about that I'm sure that you guys can use as part of your motivation, part of your inspiration, and something that sometimes you just kind of need to hear ever so often, you know? Sometimes you just need to hear it verbalized, aside it coming from your own lips or hearing it in your own mind, right? So I wanted to talk about being your own Kickstarter. Being your own starter. Right? I was talking to a brother briefly while at work, just about, YouTubing. And he asked me what it takes to start your own channel. And I said, all it takes is the device, the technology that you use every single day, probably every 5 or 10 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? Aside from when you sleep or shower. And some of you guys use it in your sleeping while you're on the toilet and in the shower. You know what I'm talking about. But I say that all it takes is you and your will. It takes the willpower to get it going. Because I end up looking at on what it takes when I first started was just probably about a month ago. But I said, all the talents that God has given me, there's no need for me to wait around to have the perfect equipment, right? There's no need for that. We got technology in our pocket that's able to do better than what some of the $100,000 TV cameras was doing in the 80s and in the 90s. And you still watch those films, those shows, those movies expeditiously. You dig? Because it was the work that went into it, the creativity, the art that was behind it, the vision that motivated you to check out those shows, those movies, right? And it's the same will that they had to create what they created that we watched and enjoyed. It's the same creation and vision and willpower within yourself. So stop waiting. Stop waiting on somebody to tell you you're ready. You already know you're ready. if you're asking the question, then more than likely, guess what? You're ready. So that's basically all it takes. It takes your will, your want to go ahead and get it done. By little as possible. You don't need nothing but your phone, basically. Yeah, you can get things like a phone mic and things to hold up your phone for when you're videoing, and you can get all kind of other things and add-ons to make it a better video, a better vlog, a better podcast, better audio, better sound quality. Yeah, but for the most part, you want to get out your vision. People want to see the origin of which and how you started and where and how you've grown. That is the part of the motivation that people want to see. You know, a lot of people have these ideas, well, I've seen this video and I've seen this person do that, and their videos look like it's in 5K. It don't even look like it's in 4K. They shit look like it's in 5K. You know, I'm exaggerating, but you get what I'm saying. You know, their stuff looks so good that you want to start out just like them. Well, remember this, people, and this is an important, simple statement. Crawl before you walk. Huh? Because there is a valuable lesson learned when you crawl before you walk. There is a lesson that you can't forget. Basically, in an analogy form, it's like riding a bike. You know, I remember when I got a bike, I wanted to just learn how to ride the bike instantly. I didn't want to fall off. I wanted to keep up with everybody else. I wanted to do the little, pedal real fast and then come to almost a halt where you're sliding to the side with your bike. But in order to do those things, you got to learn the smaller things, the intricate things first. So you have to crawl before you walk. You know what I'm saying? It's like falling off the bike. Crawling before you walk is like having to fall off the bike a few times. Having the bike to tip over, having to lean off and be falling off, having somebody to have to hold it on the side and to give you a push to get your start going. That is what crawling is like, right? That is how you master your art. That is how a child master how to walk. That is how you master what you're going to do, what you want to do, what you don't want to do, what you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that it's your personality that defines you and who you are. It's not nobody fake. It's not anybody that you're not. Because when you come in contact with people, you want to be as authentic as possible. You know what I'm saying? This is not Hollywood, guys. This is an avenue and a pathway to utilize technology to help and aid people along in expressing themselves and passing on information, knowledge, sharing wisdoms. You understand? And that's at least where I think your mind should be at. Because what you don't want to do is waste time. Because that's one thing that you can't get back. You can't get back time. So you want to make the most of your time. And you got to understand, whatever you put on these videos, man, whatever you put out into the world in regards to YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and TikTok, these things is going to live forever, basically. In other words, meaning that where you may erase it or delete it, somebody may already have it on their device. All right? So be cognizant, be conscious, be aware of what you put out. Understand that the things that you say And the images that you put forth is going to be lasting and going to have an effect on others that come in contact with your creations, right? So be creative, utilize that beautiful mind, and to be appreciative of it, right? I don't know if you guys know that I have a podcast on Anchor, right? I really would like for you guys to go and check me out on Anchor as well. Right now, guys, as you probably can tell by my backdrop back there in back of me, that I'm driving. Yeah, I'm driving. And it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day just to be driving at this time in the evening when the sun is down just a bit, right? Hallelujah. Yes, sir. And yeah, man, be creative. Put forth that mastery of a mind that God has given you and blessed you with. Utilize it, maximize it. There's a lot of things that you can be doing to paying it forward to others that come after us, so they can pay it forward to others that come after them, and so on and so forth. You understand? We have to move this world forward, and it's not going to happen by itself, guys. We got to put the effort out there, and we cannot and we shall not be waiting on somebody to give us the approval or to praise us enough to where we feel confident to move forward. You have to have the confidence of God in you, the confidence to understand that if you have a situation that you went through that somebody can learn from, if you have a vehicle that have a problem that you've been dealing with that you found a solution for, things like that can be shared. And someone is always, I can't tell you how many times and how many vehicles I've had that I've jumped on a YouTube video and I found the answer and the resolution to the problem that I had. So there's always something for somebody. And whereas you might think that no one would be interested in it, there's always somebody in need for that bit of information, for that bit of knowledge, right? So, yeah, guys, put one foot in front of the other and take a step forward into moving along the generation of our children and those that come after us in a forward motion, so we can begin to heal this world and its wounds that it endured because of our hiccups and our sins and our mistakes, right? And I guarantee you will feel awesome about it when it's all done. It's a good feeling knowing that you genuinely helped someone. And even to top it off, the ice cream, your favorite ice cream with your favorite piece of moist cake or cookie, right? To top it off with your favorite candy or whatever, right? Is that they genuinely appreciate you helping them. Ain't that a beautiful thing when someone genuinely appreciates you? Because that's something that you rarely get in this day and time. You got a lot of good people that turn sour and bitter because people didn't genuinely appreciate their kindness. They took it for weakness. They thought their kindness was a weakness. They thought in order to be accepted, you have to criticize or to defame them, or talk shit about them. You know what I'm saying? Or go behind their back. We've been taught those things make you popular. They make you part of the in crowd. Aren't you tired of being in the goddamn in crowd? What you think this is, man? Junior high? Aren't you tired of running around in your life like you're still in high school? Aren't you tired of that? Don't you want to feel like you're an adult that you are, that you say you are at least, and move forward in life, making strides that's going to provide building steps for those that come after you to follow up, and them to create more building steps for others to come up behind them. Surely you're not one of those people that don't like to see people grow, right? I'm sure you're not one of those people, especially if you're watching this. And if you are, get the fuck off my page. Get the fuck out of here, because you don't belong here. You belong where the reprobates are, the people that like to see people in anguish and suffering. That's where you need to be. This is not the place of pain and suffrage. This is a place of healing, and a place of calling yourself to your true power and stepping in your true power and the true light that God has created just for you. All of us have a light that we can step in if we so choose it. Or you can disregard it and push it away and just be in darkness. But again, it's all about choice, right? Check out my YouTube channel, Supermen Talk, with me, your host, Shako, lowercase S-H-A-K, capital O. And you can reach me at integrity over 9K at gmail.com. And that's spelled INTEGRITYOVA, the number 9, the letter K at gmail.com. Please feel free, guys, to leave a comment on YouTube in the comment section. Please, if you're being edified in any form, if you're taking away something that is inspirational and motivational to you, and or just plain out positive, please thumb the video up. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I would love to hear from you guys. I thank you for tuning in and for taking this ride with me home. Because had I not made this video, who knows, I've probably been dozing off to sleep, just trying to get home. So I appreciate you guys sharing this time with me right now. I know it's not a live video, but still in all, it definitely gave me something positive to do, right? For me, that is a beautiful thing. I'll just give you guys so you can see how beautiful it is out here. If I can do that, I don't know, but it is very beautiful. Right? Beautiful day. Very beautiful day, man. Like Frankie Beverly say, it's the beautiful time of day. It's a beautiful time of day, man. To go for a joyride, to go for take your kids out for some ice cream or something, or a snowball, especially during this summertime heat. Or drive to a family member's house or a friend's house and just take the scenic route, and enjoy your surrounding. Take in the trees and the plant life and the greenery, man. Take in all this beautiful earth that God put before you to enjoy. The only enjoyment in the world is not just sex. Your enjoyment shouldn't be just being drugged up, drunk all the time. You know what I mean? Everything should be in its due time, right? And everything should be done in portions, right? With subtleness, not being a drunkard, but there's nothing wrong with having a drink or two, right? Just to take the edge off. You understand? Look how beautiful those clouds are. I mean, just beautiful clouds, man. And that's another thing, man. When I'm riding I like to look at the sun. I like to look at the the clouds. I like to look at the trees. And some may say, what? Nigga, what? The clouds, nigga. Who look at the clouds, nigga?
I do, motherfucker.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, man? I enjoy the beauty that God has created for us. Huh? I enjoy the beauty, man. I utilize what he has put here for us instead of ignoring his magnificence, right? Instead of ignoring his magnificence, instead of ignoring the very things that he put for us to enjoy, why not just enjoy them? Why not give him thanks for the things that he do and he have done and continue to do, right? Is that too much to ask? Huh? Do you need to glorify your goddamn self so damn much to when as you can't even give thanks to the Most High God for the simple things that he do, for the beauties that he put upon this earth for us to enjoy, the trees, the trees, huh? I don't pay attention to the buildings, and you know, when I'm out, man, maybe I step out to a park or to a scenic place that has very beautiful imagery and scene. I enjoy, and this might sound corny to some of y'all, but I don't give a 2.5-cent fucks. You feel me? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? You can scratch your ass and dig in your booty and jump the fuck off here for all I care. That's how I feel about you, if you feel that way about me. You feel me? But if you got ears to hear and eyes to see, then please remain with me. And beauty. See that? When you're riding on the interstate overpass, you get to see almost what the birds are able to see. Huh? And you probably also seen there's a bit of a crack in my windshield, but you wasn't supposed to be looking at that. But yeah, man, you know, you have to enjoy the things that God put for you here. Because what these things does, these things are here to actually help grow you and to motivate you, to help you think, to help you process thoughts. You didn't know that, did you? Yeah. All these things are here to help us, to grow us along, to help aid us in our, what we call life. You know what I'm talking about? So take time out, man, to enjoy the beauty of the things of the earth and the plants, flowers, the birds, the squirrels, and so forth and so on, and the water and the breezes and the sun. Even when it's hot, it has its purpose. All things has its purpose. So yeah, step out, guys. Step out, not blindly, huh? But step out. Because when you have faith in God, you're not blind. You truly can see everything because you trust in his power. You know that you truly have faith in him and understand that you have no power when it truly comes to you getting sick or anything like that. What you do? You run to the hospital. You don't save yourself. When you get in a car wreck, you don't sit there and be like, nah, I'm going to walk to the hospital, man. I can't drive I'm going to walk myself. I'm going to go ahead and take myself home, catch the bus bloody and broken up. No, you go to people that can help you. Well, who more that can help you more than the Most High God? You got to have faith, man. You got to understand that it's bigger than you, and that where you have the willpower to have faith in him, then you will start to unlock doors that you didn't even know that was existing. You didn't even know that existed. But then you become aware. You become aware all of a sudden because now you have seen the light, if you will. I don't mean to sound corny. Hey, I give you an example, right? I became aware, side note, once I my eyes became open to something, right? I was young. I was probably in the 9th grade. I watched this movie with Richard Pryor in it, right? And it was this other guy that used to always play his sidekick, this white guy, I forget his name. But both of them, man, was hilarious. Together, there was a dynamic duo, right? And both of them passed away, I believe. They played off each other well. But it was this movie called See No Evil, Hear No Evil. And it was this one vehicle that was on there that I never heard of before and never ever seen before a day in my life. And I'll tell you what the name of this vehicle was in just a minute. And all of a sudden, after I seen this movie on Betamax, now I'll let you guys do the mathematics on how long that probably was ago, right? It was on Betamax that we watched it, not VHS, but Betamax. Leave a comment. Send me an email in regards to if you guys know what a Betamax is, right? Or if you guys had the pleasure of enjoying a Betamax movie, right? Because the tracking on them damn things was a mofo. You know, to get them goddamn lines from off that screen. But anyway, it was this vehicle called a Saab. S-A-A-B. I believe it may have been a German vehicle, I'm not sure. But it was called the Saab. And it was like a Saab 9.6 at the time, or 9.3. And Richard Pryor played this character that had money, that was just driving this nice little foreign type car. And I never heard of it. I seen it, I'm like, Saab, that's a cool looking vehicle. And all of a sudden, man, within a week's time, I believe, and I remember this almost like it was yesterday, within a week's time, or maybe just a few days, I seen a Saab. It was at this all-girls school academy for girls, right? And I think the name of the school was, I forget the name of the school. I was going to say Ursuline, but it wasn't Ursuline. But anyway. And once I seen that Saab, I seen another Saab within like another week's time. And then after that, the floodgates opened. I started seeing Saabs all the time. And so I say that to say, every new piece of knowledge is like when you first open your eyes, right? For the first time. It's like a whole new world. I can't do that. That's Peebo Bryson right there. I cannot do that. That man got a wonderful voice, and I am nowhere close to wonderful in the voice. You feel me? But I am wonderful in the... Oh, damn. Nah, man, but for real, though. When you allow your eyes to be open to the truth, you're able to see a whole new perspective of things. So, if you want to go ahead and start a business, I don't care if it's landscaping, I don't care if it's catering, I don't care if it's vlogging, YouTubing, and you've never done it before, and you just don't want to do it alone. Do it. Get out and do it. Beat fear by going over fear's head and not allowing him to have, or her, and I said him as if fear is a him, right? But not allowing it to have any power over you in your mind. Beat it in your mind, because everything starts in your mind. That's why on another one of my videos, I was talking about 5 ways for men to level up. And in that video, you'll learn more about taking control over your mind. And also on Anchor at Supermen Talk, which is my podcast. Again, I am Shako, lowercase SHAK with a capital O. I talk about on Anchor as well about controlling your thoughts, controlling your mind. And that's when you start to tap into a new level of self. And that new level of self is going to be a new level of spiritual man. You know, even people are going to be able to see this light upon you. Now, what a light look like when a Super Saiyan power up? No. I don't know. Well, maybe to some people they may be able to see that. Who knows? But I would say at this point, no. All right, no. But it's the way you carry yourself. When you level up, it's things that you weren't able to do before that you're now going to be able to do. Why? Why is that, you're asking? It's because that you have unlocked doors spiritually, supernaturally, psychologically, mentally. So now you're able to tap into things that you weren't capable of, that wasn't even in your mind to do before. But now all of a sudden, you're able to do these things with ease, as if you've been doing them for years upon years already. So guys, don't be afraid to level up. Don't be afraid to put one foot in front of the other and take a step forward with the Most High God, giving him all honor and glory, man. And understanding that his son has sacrificed for this moment in time for us to be able to enjoy it and live life to its fullest. So, guys, we have gotten to the end of the video, and I want to thank you guys for riding with me mentally, spiritually, and physically. I made it here. Thank you again. This is Supermen Talk. I was just popping back at somebody here at the moment at me just now. This is Supermen Talk, guys. This is your host, Shako, and we'll talk again.